You know, I believe that the history of human progress is actually very closely tied to the history of science. And by that, I really mean the attempts to understand our world and how it works, and cause and effect, and our ability for good to manipulate the world. And sometimes those understandings are used for bad things, and we have to be cautious about that. But for the most part, we've taken those understandings developed through science and created amazing things that have helped human beings throughout the world. As I see universities are built on a kind of faith that knowledge leads to progress and improvement. And as an undergraduate, I studied the history of science, and particularly 19th century chemistry and the development of what's called the structural theory of organic chemistry, and how the molecules are actually arranged in space. And if you look back at that, that was the foundation of so many things we're able to do today in terms of human health, or plant development, just really understanding how these things work together in our bodies. And so I think we all have a responsibility to understand what science can contribute to our society. And at the same time, some of the dangers that science presents. We have to be cognizant of those. And we saw that with the development of nuclear power, for example. Nuclear power can be used to build a bomb, and it can be used to power a power plant. And we see it with the dangers perhaps posed by manipulation of genetic material. And so we have an obligation to bring not only understanding of science itself, but the ethics of science and the cultures of science. And that's really why universities are so important, because we produce this amazing scientific knowledge and scientific advances, but we also need all of these other disciplines to help us understand how those advances affect human beings and society, what the ethics are. And the more we're able to sort of reach down and manipulate our genetic material, for example, the more we really have to think hard about the ethical questions raised and what we really want to do with the knowledge that we gain.